Okay guys, don't forget, if you do enjoy these videos, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a great thumbs up. Okay, thank you and enjoy the video.
Good morning, good evening, or good night, depending on what time you're watching this. Hi, it's Nathan here, and it's time for my newest video. What is up, Stealth Squad? How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome. Okay, guys, this is like seriously, like, what the hell, man? Is the Roxy hype over? Like, is Roxy now dead in the water? Is she now, dare I say it, irrelevant? Now, a lot of you are probably like, what are you saying? Like, don't get me wrong, she probably still destroys when you're at Gen 5. But when Behemoth comes into play, I think Roxy is gone. Like, as soon as you get the Behemoth, I think Roxy is no longer relevant in these fights. Now, whenever I've tested it, I've been testing it without the Behemoth, and I keep seeing Roxy win. Now, recently, I've been seeing some of our rallies where I'm like, how did we bounce off that? We had 100% more health and lethality than them. What the? We were dominating. Look, we've got Roxy, they've got Makoto. Like, I've been doing this for a little while now, and I think, like, I've seen some life-changing stuff right now. So, obviously, as you know, we really like her because she does a lot of damage to hunters and riders. She kills the back row. But does that really matter anymore? Does she's killing the back? I don't think it does. Now, we done a little bit of testing the other day. The first one was obviously Luca against Roxy. Luca with the highest stats. As you know, Luca gets 100% more stats than Roxy. So first test, I made sure I did it with someone who was very similar strength to me. So the Luca obviously ended up leaving 64k. He was obviously max buff, so he did have more troops during this march. But we had to do full marches to be able to use the Behemoth and see the abilities take place during the fight. So, of course, the first one, clearly Roxy beat Luca. 64,296. Then the next here, obviously, we done another one. Roxy against Roxy. Roxy did perform better, killed an extra 3,000 and something troops over here. So, as you can see, Roxy did do better than Luca, which is, you know, understandable. Luca don't have that many great abilities, so he didn't really perform as good as Roxy. But then, when I got the Resonated Heroes out, this is where it got interesting. Let's see Roxy against Makoto. This Makoto is attached to a Luca, but like that jump from injuring 64,000 with a Luca, 61,000 left with the Roxy, going all the way down to only 17,000 left when I used Makoto. Like, as I said, that done so much more damage on my side, it was unbelievable. We took out so many more troops using a Makoto over a Luca or Roxy. And then we thought, okay, so obviously Makoto on Luca does better than a Roxy. But does Makoto on Roxy do better than a Roxy? So what we did was we swapped their Roxy over to a Makoto, yeah? To see if the Makoto would do better than the Roxy. So obviously the Makoto is attached to the Roxy to give it the exact same stats, so that the stat difference is not in question here. So where it's left 17,685, when they used Makoto on the Roxy, there was nearly double the surviving, 31,121. So as I said, all the stats have not changed. We're still using the exact same stuff, exact same troop amounts. Nothing has changed. The only thing we've been changing is that Hunter hero. So the Makoto outperformed the Roxy by a significant difference, especially when you go into like Gen 6 and you put Makoto on the next gen, get 100% more attack and defense. As I said, outperformed massively. Now, we also thought, obviously, have you heard the hype about AOI being better than Makoto? One thing which I want to say, most testing I see is only with 10k troops. So if it's 10k against 10k, the things you've been seeing are probably still true. Where Roxy will outperform, anyone, and AOI will outperform Makoto. But when it's coming to using the behemoth, it has not been applying like this. Now, as you can see, 31,000 left if you're using Makoto. Now, when they use AOI, they lost. They actually lost. 16,000 was left on my side. So, not just did AOI do worse, it actually lost the fight. So, it was a huge difference. So, through the, leaderboard between them four, it would be Makoto, Roxy, Luca, then AOI. So if this has changed just for Gen 5 and Gen 6, you better start testing all the others, because a lot of people are still using the Roxy defense. Now, you could be going, but this is a solo hit, you're not getting as much hits in, the turns aren't going for as long. That's wrong. We're actually doing it where it's doing the exact same amount of turns as it did on our rallies. So for instance, as you can see on this one, it is 40 turns. All our rallies during Resvar Raid, even when it was pretty much leaving 100k left, was about 40 turns. So as you can see, that one was 40 turns. If I scroll down and go find, let's say the rally against Machine, I know that guy was pretty strong, so that one lasted quite a while. Where are you? Machine. I know it's somewhere. It's not far from here. I think it was a rally foul as well. I think I just about... Here it is, rally attack foul. Now, if I go onto the replay, as you can see, it went for 40 turns exact. So the exact same amount of turns. The behemoth acted the exact same way about the bubbles and the damage. He actually slaughtered my behemoth on that one. But I think the behemoth is what's making it where Roxy has become a little bit more irrelevant. Now, as you know, when using the behemoth, it attacks the backline, it kills the infantry and hunters off. So the fights are going quicker, they're not lasting near as long, and you're constantly doing damage to the backline anyway through the behemoth. So I don't think it's playing quite the way it normally does. Obviously, if you got Daryl might even be outperforming Makoto and outperforming Roxy as well. The only way to do it is to test for yourself, but I advise you do check into this, because at the moment I'm not going to be using Roxy anymore. Roxy is now dead in the water for me, and she used to be my #1 all favorite hero before the behemoth came out. Okay guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Best of luck to you all, and I'll leave you guys to decide if you guys want to be using Roxy or Makoto from now onwards. Okay, thank you all for watching, much love to you all, and have a good night. Peace!